Hey, what's up guys? Eduardo here with another video, and today I wanted to go ahead and talk about a lens that I really enjoy shooting photography with, and that is the Canon 55 to 250mm STM lens. I have other lenses that I use for photography, but for some reason, or a couple of reasons, I always find myself coming back to this lens in particular. And so here are 3 reasons why I really enjoy shooting with the Canon 55 to 250 STM lens. If you have ever traveled and have had to pack a camera bag, or you are one of those people that prefer to walk with your camera in hand, then you know how annoying it is to have to be traveling around with a heavy setup. Now thankfully this lens for me is the perfect balance in size and weight. Whenever I have it attached on my Canon T5i, I have no problems, no issues whatsoever. Whenever I'm walking and I have my camera in hand, I don't get tired easily. It's just, like I said, the perfect size. And it also complements the smaller size of my Canon T5i. It's just perfect balance, and that just helps make for a very enjoyable and pleasing shooting experience. So the second reason why I like shooting with this lens is because of the zoom range that it has. That 55 to 250mm range gives me a variety of options in how I can choose to frame a shot. It provides me with enough options so I can zoom in and out and take multiple pictures, and in the end go with the one that I like. At its widest at 55mm with an f-stop of 4, I am able to take decent looking pictures where the background is blurred just enough so that a person looking at those pictures will be automatically directed to my focus point. But as soon as I punch in all the way to the telephoto end at 250mm, that's where this lens really starts to shine, and that's where I have the most fun using it at. 250mm even with f5.6 still allows me to get really beautiful looking shots where the background is just creamy, blurry, and satisfying to look at, and it's just eye-pleasing, really. There's no other way to describe it. Whenever I'm out shooting with this lens, I always do find myself sticking to the tele end of the lens, and rarely am I at its widest, because as those backgrounds that I'm able to capture with it, anywhere from 100mm all the way to 250mm, that's where I have the most fun. That's usually the range where I stick to using this lens for. The third reason why I like this lens is because it has built-in image stabilization. Now, if you have ever used a lens without image stabilization and then you went on to use one with it, you will know how great of a feature this is to have. Especially if you are working with a lens like this one, which is meant to be used, from far away, where you have to zoom in super close up, and you have to make sure that you're not shaky and that you are able to take pictures with as much steadiness as possible. With lenses that offer a wider focal length, you can get away with not having built-in image stabilization, but with one like this one, like I said, where it is meant to be used from far away and you have to zoom in really close on a subject, it's an amazing feature to have, and I'm glad that it came with it, because otherwise it would almost render this lens useless. Because actually no, scratch that. It wouldn't render it useless. It would just mean that you would have to go around with a tripod a lot more often than one would like. For me, somebody who's always just doing handheld shooting, and I rarely take my tripod because I don't have a travel tripod, I just have a regular video tripod, which is too heavy to carry around with me. I'm always doing handheld. Having a lens with built-in image stabilization not only allows me to be more confident when shooting handheld, but it just also means that I can skip out on one less piece of equipment when I'm going out to shoot. Now, not all products are made perfect, and this lens is no exception. There are a few things that I don't like about this lens, with one of them being the fact that it is completely made out of plastic. Now, currently on Amazon, you can buy this lens new for $400, and this lens came out around 4 or 5 years ago, I believe. And to be shelling out $400 on a lens that does not even have like a basic metal mount like the Canon 50 f1.8, which is a lot less than half of this lens, it's a little annoying. $400 just gets you a big piece of plastic with glass inside. I mean, like I said, it's a minor thing. That's just super nitpicking on my part. I still like the lens, it still performs well. I just wish it did come with a little bit more of a professional touch. The second thing that bugs me about this lens is that its minimal focus distance, or its minimal focusing distance, is 2.8 feet. I know that this lens is a telephoto lens first and foremost, so it is not meant to be used in tight spaces, but still 2.8 feet, almost 3 feet of minimal focusing distance seems a little bit excessive. And again, like I said, it's just nitpicking on my part. I'm just wish that the focusing distance was a little bit closer so that I could use it in different environments and it would make this a lot more versatile than it already is. But alright guys, that's gonna go ahead and do it for this video here today. If you guys liked it and if you enjoyed it and if you found it helpful by any means, please leave me a thumbs up and also subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not. I am currently working on rebranding my channel and changing the look and feel that I want my videos to produce. So hopefully with the first step I took today with this setup that I have going, hopefully you guys like it, and if you do, again, leave me a thumbs up. Go ahead and let me know in the comments down below what's your favorite lens for photography or video or even both. Let's just have a discussion down in the comments down below. I'll be down there hanging out, hopefully chatting with some of you guys. As always, I want to thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. See ya.